I hope everybody's having a great evening. I wanted to come on really quick and to give you a quick message this evening. Hopefully everybody's had a good day today and was motivated, got some stuff done, hopefully. I sure did. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. Okay, so this bowl that I have right here, I made a bag, and then I had a bag, and I was like, it's kind of not, it feels like it doesn't belong in a bag. It feels like it belongs in a nice crystal bowl, a glass bowl. So, yeah, so that's what I did. But these other cards that I created, so if you guys would like a deck, to order a deck, all the information is in the link description box below. And so let's say our prayers and get into the read, because I really don't want to be on. I really didn't even want to come on, but I promised Jupiter, so I had to keep my promises, just as well as they kept theirs. So, So our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For them is the kingdom and power and the glory. May the Lord be with us all. Amen. I call on Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel, and Archangel Metatron to please protect my energy, my space, and the energy of the collectives. Please let me be a clear channel for this message that I will be delivering today for the collective. Amen. So let's see what we have. Okay, we have support. I heard you guys are getting new support. Sweet. Some of you guys are going to be in some pretty cool situations. Not all. Wow, we have a fire. It's a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And that's kind of weird because we're in Aries season. So, yeah. We have patience. We have fear. Some of you guys are fearful at the moment about a situation, a decision, and bored. Some of you guys are bored with the same routines, same situationships. Nothing is changing. That's for a few. That's not all. So, okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 cards. And so support. You have support, family, friends, community, I heard. A spouse. Like I said, some of you guys are going to be in some pretty cool situations, some pretty sweet situations. Or you're going to taste something sweet, like an orange. You know, some, like the mandarins, how they taste sweet sometimes. Sometimes they taste tar. Something sweet. We're in spring. So you guys are going to start planting sweet things, like fruits, in your garden. I see somebody gardening. So fire. So this fire, I hear Leo, Aries, and also Sagittarius, but not as much. Mostly Aries and Leo. So this fire sign is getting support. I hear ascendant, or it can be anywhere in your chart. That it's not, because remember, we have all zodiac signs. We just don't have one zodiac sign, 2 zodiac sign, or 3 zodiac signs, right? We have the whole zodiac. Like my Mars And my Mercury is in Leo, so I'm very fiery. You get what I'm saying? So being patient. I heard take it slow. Sit with yourself. Like, go to, like, if you have, like, trees, woods, whatever, like, take a walk. If there's a creek by, just sit there for a minute and just, like, or a beach, you know what I'm saying? And let that, whatever thoughts come to you. Don't think hard about it. Just, when you're focusing on the water or on the trees or something, like, you know how you get your own downloads and you're like, what? Oh, okay. So, because there's support coming. They want you to have patience with the process. Some of you guys are going through an awakening. And I'm going to tell you from my own experience, it's not easy. It's not easy. You have to have patience within yourself, because it gets really frustrating because you're on this path by yourself and no one understands you. And so you start opening doors, like different states of consciousness. And as you start leveling up, like going through the stages, it's kind of like you're on a battleground and you're getting tested. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing as in spirituality. When you start elevating to a higher consciousness, it's the same thing. It's the same process, and it's really, really hard. And so that's why they want you to be patient with yourself, to have patience with yourself. This is not an easy process. I know. Look at other readers that have gone through an awakening. It's not. It's really hard. And if you need to get away from people, get away from people. If that's the universe supporting you in signs, I hear signs, synchronicities, names, music, specifically music. If you listen to the lyrics and the music. Some of you guys are fearful of a situation that you're in. You don't know if you want to move forward or stay in this situation that you're in. And it has to do with a fire sign. It could be whoever. Or you could have a lot of, like, you could be very fiery. You could probably have a lot of fire in your chart as well. And sometimes you make drastic decisions without thinking. So I heard a numerology. Whoa, the whole deck. Completion came out. You've seen that, right? Completion. I heard it's time to complete them cycles. Stop being fearful. And like I said, a lot of you guys are bored with the same routine, the same situation. It's like you feel like you're like in a hamster wheel it's like it's boring. It's just like you're in the same cycle, like repeating the same thing with different people. I heard toxic. It could be how people talk to you. Holy Spirit, what do you got? We have patience again. You can't. This is crazy. Like, 2 patience. And we have 8. Manifestation. So you have an 8 and a 2. And it's a 10. Completion. But also new beginnings. Because if you take the 0 from the 1, it's 1. So you have new beginnings. And it seems like that's what you're manifesting. But you're fearful of the outcome. Wow, nature. What was I saying? About taking a walk or something. Or going to the beach. I feel thirsty all of a sudden. Like I want some water. Like I feel like I'm dehydrated. Some of you guys might be dehydrated. Drink some water. Like my tongue feels like it's rough. Like it's, like a sandpaper feels like. Or if you're smoking too much, it's time to just, moderation for right now. Like get your mind clear. Stop smoking for like a day or two. I know it's hard for some people, but like it just helps you just like come back to reality, you know what I mean? Just like grounding. Let's see. Oh, it's backwards. Upside down, It was reversed. I heard be patient with this manifestation. Whatever you're manifesting. Remember, when you're manifesting, it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. But put it out to the universe and don't dwell on it. I said the universe. Right? You got support from the universe. The universe is presenting it to you again. 21 universe. The universe is here to it's supporting you. It's like they didn't want, it was like I was tongue tied. What the heck? What's going on? This energy is wild. And then 7, choose wisely. Some of you guys are going into new opportunities. Choose wisely. Like I said, meditation, going outside by water. You see how he's meditating by water? See, your subconscious mind, your higher self is giving you the answers. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Like, which one are you going to choose? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to choose shit, or you're going to choose what the universe is presenting to you in meditation. Signs, colors, like I said, this is emotion. It's going within your emotion, stabilizing your emotion before you make this decision. I heard some of you guys have been contemplating it for a while. 4 foundations. Your root chakra. That's your abundance. That's your home. That's your desires in life. Remember, if your root chakra is not stable, your finances, and that doesn't mean money. It means your spirituality, your chakras, aligning your chakras, taking responsibility. Actually, they want me to take this out, and I'm going to tell you because they want me to. Wait, hold on. Woo! I just burnt myself. Somebody's going to get burned, so be careful. Pay attention. Oh, look. 3 cards on the bottom, and I didn't even see those. That's memory of love, heartache and loss. That's a 3. Heart chakra and material harvest and temptations. That's crazy. What? Somebody's thinking of a past love, because it's at 6. A past love, a soul connection, a deep, deep soul connection. You guys think you can't fix it because of lies, deceit, betrayal. That's what I hear. But they want you to be heart-centered. They want you to work on your heart chakra from this situation, from this past love, this past connection. It's a spiritual connection. It's a deep emotional connection. It's like they brighten up the light in your soul. 4 could be significant. There's a 4-4. There's a 7. A 21 adds to a 3. So you have 2 3s. So you've been seeing 3 3s. But they want you to have heart center, your heart open. And here goes another 4. 4 4 4. If you've been seeing 4 4 4, this is your message. Material harvest, as I've been saying, planting the seeds of intentions. Okay. Use these portals to ground yourself, go outside, go meditate, drink water, stabilize your mental health. Always focus on your mental health. Doesn't matter who or what, always focus on your mental health. It's going to make you have good choices. It's going to lead you to where you want to go. And the universe is here, is supporting you. So if there's temptations, it's time to let go of those temptations. If it's drinking too much, and like I said before, is it smoking? No, I said smoking, not drinking. I'm sorry. If you're smoking too much, overindulging, stop for a day or two. So you, like I said, you could just clear out your mind. Because remember, when people smoke so much, they're such in a fog. Because they're just high all the time and don't know how to balance. Okay? Also, addictions, it could be porn, it could be over binging on eating, like eating late. Try to have a schedule of eating better. Exercising, going outside, like I said, taking a walk, going by water, stabilizing your emotions. Don't make drastic decisions. Be patient with yourself. Get out of this fear mode. Because remember, sometimes when people go into addictions, because I was with an addict, okay? I know this, okay? I was with an addict for 15 years. All the time when he would feel depressed or something, he would go back into that toxic cycle. He would keep on repeating the same toxic things and hanging out with the same toxic people and never getting any results. Even though he sees the light, even though you see the light, right? It's there. But you're like, okay, should I take it? Should I not take it? Should I take it? Should I not take it? Should I keep on being in this toxic situation, these toxic emotions, not confronting my inner demons? Because we all have demons. It's confronting them. That's the scary part about it. Trust me, I know. You can see other readers that has done the healing process that has been focused on their spirituality. It's not easy stages to get through in awakening, but when you put the effort and you push yourself in, and you know that there's going to be the light at the end of the tunnel, out of all this darkness that you're in, you're going to come to the light. And you're going to be like, wow, I never thought I can do this. But wow, look, I did it. I'm living proof of it. I was in a very, very dark place. I've tried to commit suicide multiple times. I've been in those situations, you know what I'm saying? I've lost my best friend and the father of my kids. I lost my daughter last year, 4 years ago. So, you know what I mean? Like, we all go through those dark moments. But there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Some way, somehow. Is it praying? Like I said, meditation, taking time for your mental health to get yourself unstuck. We all have a choice in life. We either stay in this darkness and work with our own darkness and bring it to the light and show our own light. That, hey, look, if I can do it, you can do it. Not the same way I did it, because we all are on our own journey. We're all living different experiences. We're all on different timelines. We're all not better than you or anyone else. No one's better than anybody. We're just here as travelers and here to help. Okay? Like how are you helping? What are you contributing? And you know what? Taking care of yourself, your mental health, your physical, emotional, and spiritual health will give you wealth. Because money's not everything. That comes with it. You see? He's spiritually wealthy. You see that 9? He's connected to the triangle, the geometry. He works with manifesting. You gotta work with vibration. You see how high his vibration? But he's spiritually wealthy. And then he's materially wealthy. That's what's important. Is your soul, is you. Because the only one that can satisfy you is you. All right. Wow. 5, conflict and defeat. And there goes the light, like I was saying. See the darkness? You see the light. You could get out of this fear, this anxiety, this depression, this the choices that you made. Or you keep on going back to situations that are not making you happy. The choice is yours. Because no one can stop you but you. Your darkness is holding you back. Once you confront your darkness, it's not easy. And I'm not saying it is. I'm telling you from my own experience and other readers. We have gone through the darkness. But now we get to share our light. And our ancestors are there with us. People that have been here, well, spirits that have been here years before. We are not the only ones on this damn planet. You guys know that. Come on now. We don't have this knowledge for no reason. We're old souls. It's how you're accessing your own subconscious mind and what good deeds you want to do for the world. But mostly for yourself. Get out of this cold energy. This heartache. Heal. Okay, let's see. This is my other deck that I created. It's in the link description box below. I was asked to take this deck out. I'm not sure why. You can't make this up. You just can't. Okay. It says, go outside. As I said, go outside. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus Christ. I know some people are religious, some people are not, some people are like, whatever. I heard to watch The Chosen. If you haven't watched The Chosen, I'm going to tell you, a lot of people like, oh, you know, whatever. I could hear it now. The Chosen is Jesus chose 12 apostles. They all were sinners, tax collectors, prostitutes. Okay? That's what Jesus chose. And all of them were prophets, and they all had a story to tell. So in The Chosen, it shows what Mary Magdalene went through, how she was Lilith first, because if you know Lilith, it's also in the astrology as well, how she converted into Mary Magdalene. She had an evil spirit, which it wasn't really. It was, she just wasn't confronting her darkness. But she also was possessed too. So like, but she also, Jesus cleared that out of her system, right? Like Reiki healers. Jesus also was a prophet. He predicted the future. He predicted his own death. Come on now. We all have a gift. That's why he sacrificed his love for us. So we can do the work that we are doing and not using our gifts to be vindictive, manipulative, lying, being deceitful, being honest, trustworthy, but honest to yourself, loving yourself, respecting yourself, and respecting others, and respecting your elderly. Because there's no respect for elderly. I've seen it. It says, and also disability, kids that have disabilities. I work in the mental health field. I see how these kids get pushed to the side because they're misunderstood, because the education system is so screwed up with how they teach our kids. Every kid does not learn the same. I didn't learn the same. I have disabilities. I don't learn the same. My boys have disabilities. They don't learn the same. We all learn differently. I learn by visualization. I have to work with my hands and repeatedly doing it so I can remember. Like, yes, I can read, obviously, but I do more visualization, and I like to make things. I like to create things. I'm a visual learner. So, you know what I mean? We all have different gifts, but some are more, they need more help. And I see at the moment, my kids are not getting services because they're not vaccinated. So my kids are not allowed to get any services at all, which is pretty screwed up. And I pay for private school, but the public school still doesn't, because the private school doesn't have the means to provide the extra help that my boys need. The public school won't provide it because they're not vaccinated. It's sad. Take yourself out on a date. You only live once. Meditate for 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day. You're putting 10 minutes on a phone. Oh, Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is. I don't have none of them. The only thing I have is Gab, Rumble, and I'm barely even on Gab. But I'm on mostly Rumble and YouTube and YouTube once in a while because I have a platform there, but that's about it. But my main platforms are only YouTube and Rumble. So hit the smash button, guys, if you guys are watching this. I know you guys are going to be watching it tomorrow because I'll upload on Rumble tomorrow. Are you using your time wisely? Are you wasting your time in toxic situations, being bored, being fearful of not moving to different adventures, exploring different avenues, but making the right choices? Stay calm. That's where the patients come in twice, because patients came in twice today. So they want you to stay calm with this transition that you're going through. And it's going to be a fiery March in April and May. So hold on to your pants. We're going for a ride. Just giving you an advance now. So let's see. Wow. Isn't that confirmation or what? Again, and that was on the bottom. I just picked it up. Take a walk in nature. Take a walk in nature. It's not going to hurt you. Actually, Fill up your lungs with fresh air, the sun hitting your face, and looking at the sun and just like, man, enjoying life. So let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna take out my dream. I have a feeling there's a message in here for you guys. I have to make room. So I'm using my broom. Alright. Message for the collective. Wow, we have communication, 21. I heard, how can you communicate better? I heard, stop being defensive. You could be getting a text message, an email that you've been expecting. You're going to receive it. There's going to be communication. I heard, watch out for scams, telemarketers. It says, what are you having difficulty communicating? Do you feel emotionally disconnected? What is not working smoothly in your life? So what is not working for you anymore? What is not working for you? Let's read from here. Is it? Okay. Communication, television, radio, telephones, mobile phones, mechanical equipment, computers, represents a need to communicate and connect with others. As I said, you might be expecting an email or something. It says, dreaming of trying to operate some mechanical equipment and it malfunctions or simply does not work. Suggests that there are things not working in your life due to problems in communication. These dreams often involve the dreamer having trouble with phones, getting disconnected, dialing the wrong number, making a faulty connection, or not being able to understand what is being said on the other end. Consider if you are worried about having an emotional connection with people in your life, or if you feel you are losing touch. Perhaps there is a deeper part of you, your higher self or unconsciousness, that is trying to communicate with you, and you are afraid to listen or don't understand the message. Get in touch with your inner self. If you can't speak or are asking untangibly, it means you are having trouble speaking out and getting your message across. If you get a phone call from a specific person, either living or dead, look at the relationship you have had with them in real life and what the person represents to you. You may need to improve your efforts in communication. Many bereaved people experience talking to the deceased. And if the connection was clear in the dream, it usually helps them to cope with the loss. Problems with television, mechanics, or computer suggest difficulty in processing or accessing information. How you respond to the malfunction is indicative of how you react to life's disappointments and major changes. Spending too much time with mechanics and computers also means you lose connection to people you know, and social skills and communications are affected. And that is true, because look at what social media, look at what they have done. Look at TikTok, look at Instagram. There goes confirmation. Facebook, for example, like, look at all these social media platforms, how toxic it is. Nobody talks to anybody anymore. Now everything is run by mechanics, computers, and no one knows how to communicate. Not even this new generation that we're going into, that's rising. A lot of them don't know how to even write scripts. All they know is how to use a cell phone. As I said, that is 3555. Social media is toxic. Instagram is toxic. Facebook is toxic. TikTok, toxic. Yes, TikTok gets information out, and that's how a lot of people network, whatever. But a lot of people don't use it for networking. A lot of people use it just to get in your DMs and tries to sleep with you. Trust me, that's why I don't have social media. Because you can't, it's ridiculous. Or they stalk you. Or you know what I mean? Like, I opened my Facebook. I'm going to put you for prime example. I opened my Facebook like 2 weeks ago, a week or something like that ago, just to see if, like, the energy was cool, just to advertise my stuff on YouTube. You know what I mean? So I could start selling cards, you know what I mean? Or whatever, or if somebody wants a free, or a reading, not a free reading, but a reading. Some people do get free readings on my channel. That's if I'm called to. So, and I will stop my live and I will help someone. That's what I do. So this guy that I used to talk to years ago, like, it's like all the time I have my Facebook open and it's just like, really? Dude, I haven't talked to you in like 7-8 years. Like, what are you doing, And then I see people at the store that I haven't seen in years, and I run into them too. And I'm just, because I have to still go in town because my kids still go to school, which I drive like 40 minutes to take them to school every day, and 40 minutes back, and 40 minutes there, and 40 minutes back. So, so I run into people that I don't like, that still live around, you know what I mean, in that area that I go to. And, I've been running into them too. And, you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know. It's like everybody it's just weird. It's just so weird. Like, so I shut off my Facebook because I really, to be honest, I don't miss Facebook. I don't miss the drama. Especially I pick up on energy really fast. So, and I'm really, really sensitive to energy. So, like, I just was like, look, I can't do it. So whoever has Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, God bless you guys, but not me. It's just, look at our kids now. I go to the doctors yesterday. I gotta tell you this. I go to the doctors yesterday. Because I have to get like x-rays and MRIs and all this other crap done, right? And so I had to go where I live, the hospital I usually go to all the time anyways. And so she gets me in the office and she's asking me a whole bunch of questions, whatever. So she's like, would you prefer me to call you she? I said, what? What? Like, I swear to goodness, that's never happened to me. I'm like, excuse me, that's just so weird. Why would you even ask that? Like, now we're going into pronouns. Okay, like, we only had she and he. So, but I don't care to call, I'm a man. Can you just, hey, man. Like, would you want me to prefer to call you a she? What? I'm telling you. Social media is like crazy. Like, it's just, we have too much craziness going on. Like, thank God I got rid of my cell phone. I'm so glad I got rid of my cell phone. I have a house phone, and that's it. They're like, well, how are we going to reach you? You can reach me on my house phone. It feels nice not to have a cell phone. Not to have, like, I felt like I was suffocated. Like I had to have a cell phone. Like, no. We used to live without a cell phone before. Us 90 babies. 80s babies. We didn't have cell phones. I didn't get my first cell phone until I was like 16. Remember the beepers? When we had beepers? That was in the 90s. 80s, 90s. That was funny. No, I just went off that. But yeah, remember beepers. Jeez. Put it in the link description box below. Well, in the comment section, like, do you remember beepers? When you had a beeper. I remember you had to go to the payphone, put a quarter in it, and like mark these like numbers, and like they would spell like a word or something. Those are the days. Kids don't know. These kids don't know about that. Come on. Message for the collector. Wow, transformation. We had harmony yesterday. Look, came out again. Harmony. And balance. Transformation and balance. So it says, I am constantly evolving. I improve inwardly by working on my weaknesses and refining my strengths. Life ensures I'm presented with situations that will help me learn and grow. I am aware of my progress and open my wings to the light. Balance. I find a balance between each sphere of my life. I am the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and the physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and soul. Like I was saying. And I just said, and this is one little card. I've been on for 36 minutes. So, balance. Balancing out your spheres also means your masculine and feminine within you. Your light, your dark, accepting the darkness and accepting the light. Transmuting the darkness so you can see the light within yourself. We all have light. It's how you're accessing that light and confronting the darkness within yourself. That's the key. Once you confront that darkness within yourself, those bad habits, those toxic traits, misusing your body, your mind, because remember when we have when we talk and we doubt ourselves and we put ourselves in that place like we're not good enough because that's what we were programmed. But once you come on this journey, you unlearn everything in life and you start learning from a higher perspective. And you look at things from a higher perspective and why you went through these situations that you went through with people, places, and things. It's to show us to grow from those situations and to make better choices for ourselves. To make ourselves happy, to say, yes, we can. Yes, I can make a change within myself. And then the outer world will realize and see. Because remember, you have to be spiritually strong. It's not all about the physical. Because a lot of people that are really pretty, they're really fucking ugly inside. I've run into a lot of them. 4417. As I said that. These chicks are gorgeous. Like, if I was a dude, I would bang her. You know what I'm saying? But, like, when you get to know them and, like, you're like, this is you? Like, you're really that so, like... And the crazy thing is you can't really judge them because that's all they know. You know what I mean? Because they don't even realize they're doing it. A lot of us don't realize we do certain things. Until we're like, whoa. Until we sit with ourselves, like meditating. And we're like, wow, this is not what I want for my life anymore. This is not where I want to see myself in the next 5 years or 10 years. You know what I mean? With the same people that are not doing anything. They're not uplifting. They're in the same toxic drama situations, third parties. Sharing your energy with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Sexually, I mean. I'm not saying like, hey, what's up? No, not that type of energy. I'm talking about energy of like just having sex with just anybody. And to each their own. But like I'm really highly sensitive and I worked a lot on myself, so it's hard for me. I can't. It's just impossible. So that's why I have to like, I have to be with someone that's on a high vibration like me. You know what I mean? That's gone through their healing. That's that is self-realization of themselves, their toxic traits. But working through that. You know what I mean? Because we're all a work in progress. All of us. I still have my days. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Because I'm far from perfect. We make mistakes every day. We make different choices every day. But it's how are you making those choices? Is it to be greedy? You could be greedy with yourself. Because as givers, we gave so much that now we replenish our own selves. Don't seek validation from anyone else. Seek validation for yourself. So you know what? This is not the situation I want to be in anymore. I'm out. And especially if the universe has been giving you signs. Trust me, I know when the universe always gives me signs is they always mess with my car. My freaking car. Or lately it's been my sink. Okay? It's like, okay. Damn it all. You know what I'm saying? So there's always signs. There's always support. There's always like, hey, you're going the wrong way. You have to stop making fucked up choices. Take time for yourself. Meditate. Focus on your mental health. Focus on your spirituality. And these are for my spirituals. And if this message intertwines with whoever watches, that's okay too. All are welcome. I don't discriminate. But yeah, so you are responsible for your own transformation. You working through your shadows. Having better communication skills with people. Going outside. Grounding yourself. Are you using your time wisely? Are you taking yourself out to a date? I take myself out to a date a lot. Not a lot like that. But when I was. Before I had the house. When I moved in, I still took myself out. To this awesome Mexican restaurant. Actually, these things are really, really good. Their steaks are amazing. Amazing. Their steaks. I can just taste them. Sorry. Just thinking about food right now. So yeah, I take myself out on a date. You know what I mean? You are more than, if you're a female or male, you can. Especially men. Take yourself out on a date. Guys don't take themselves on a date. They want to go out with their homies or their friends or, No, just go out a date. Take yourself out. You don't need to take everybody, your kids or your family or your friends. No, you can go take yourself out. Go get that mental self-care for yourself for the day. And then come back to all that. Because you have to equally balance. Because a lot of us givers, that's all we know how to do. And we don't know how to give that to ourselves. We don't know how to love ourselves. We don't know how to replenish ourselves. Because we're so used to giving it to everybody else. The point of the journey is to love yourself. Because remember, if you can't help yourself, how are you going to help someone else? How are you going to hold that firm foundation for you and your family if you don't take care of yourself? And trust me, you manifest better because you're in a clearer space. Because remember, when you're in that chaotic headspace, you're making drastic decisions. And those drastic decisions can cost a lot of money, a lot of time. Not just your time, other people's time. Stop wasting other people's time and stop wasting your own time. If the relationship is not working, and you tried and you tried and you tried and you tried, what's the point? And I mean any relationship, not just a romantic relationship. I've lost plenty of relationships, friendships, if you even want to call them friendships. You know what I'm saying? And family members. Well, I was adopted, so that really doesn't count. As I said, it's 5855. You know what I mean? So just because you're adopted doesn't mean that you had the greatest life either. You either make your own life better or wishing it could be better. How about if you put it into action? Like I say, take the keys, step on that damn gas, put it in drive. Well, obviously turn the car and put it in drive and then take off. But remember, put your seatbelt too. So like, you know what I mean? Like, you are in charge of your own life. No one's in charge of your life but you. You're a grown person. You take the keys and you follow your desires, your heart's desires. Stop listening to everybody else, because look at their lives. Are they really happy? A lot of people confront. Look at Instagram. Look at TikTok. Prime example, Facebook. A lot of people lie. Like, a lot of people are cheating too. Like, what's the point of being in a relationship if you're gonna cheat? Like, really? That's why I've been single for 7 years. It'll be 7 years. Yeah, it's 7 years. January, 7 years. Let's see. We have Mother Earth 22. 22, Mother Earth, connecting. Like I said, grounding. Feeling the pulse of the universe. Mother energy is holding you tight. You see the baby? Like, hey, I got you. You're not in this alone. You may think you are, but you're not. They want you to get in tune with your feminine energy, that motherly energy, and investing in that motherly love to yourself, that child within you that was neglected, that wasn't loved, that was talked about, made stories about. Trust me, I know. I had to do a lot of healing, especially when it came to my mother and my father, but mostly my mother, because I didn't have that mother love. I never did. I didn't know what it was like, but I know how to give it. I just didn't know how to receive it. I didn't know what it was, because I never had it. But once God, when I walked my path, God showed me. Jesus hugged me. Jesus was there through the whole process of my awakening. I've seen him. My mom called me crazy because I supposedly didn't see Jesus. Yes, I did see Jesus. Especially when you're going to those higher consciousness. I've seen Archangel Michael too. All of them. Especially when I was doing grid work. So yes. Love the child within you. Especially if you never received it from anyone. All that love that you wanted from other people, you could give that to yourself. There's no greater love than loving yourself. Embracing those broken parts of that childhood that no one gave you. I just said there's 5-5. A lot of us didn't have love. But we've learned to love ourselves. We've learned to nurture the child within ourselves. The sad child. The child that thought that she did everything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. As I said, it's 5-2-2-2-2. You didn't do anything wrong. None of you've done anything wrong. There's just some people, you can tell when you get older, like who really cares and who really doesn't. A lot of people put up a front that they love you. Or they show people that they love you, but they don't. Or those so-called friends that were your friend for years, and then like all of a sudden, like it just, you thought there was love there, but obviously there wasn't. So you just put that to yourself. You just kept on loving yourself. All that love that you were giving everyone else, now it's your turn to love you. And that was your message. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. And to all my Rumble subscribers, thank you. I love you. God bless you. And please hit the smash button. You already know. And we will catch you guys on the next live. I send you many blessings. God bless, and have a great evening.